Today, we're talking about a summer camp with a twist. It has no fixed address, it's in a new place every single day, and its mission? Well, its mission is deeply personal. This is the story of what happens when you decide to put service into motion.
I mean, that's a huge question, right? For most of us, the answer involves a specific place, a building, a set schedule. But the project we're diving into today shows that you don't really need any of that. It all starts not with a place, but with a journey.
It's this idea that you don't need a permanent address to create a permanent impact. The whole vision was for a camp that wasn't just a destination, but a real path of discovery. And when you boil it all down, it really is that straightforward. You find a small group of young adults who would otherwise never, ever get this kind of chance. You put them in a minibus and you send them on a 2-week road trip across Finland where a brand new experience is waiting for them every single day.
So, who are these young people at the very heart of this journey? And what's the incredible personal story that kicked this whole thing off in the first place?
Well, the group is made up of 8 to 10 young adults from Chiang Mai, Thailand. They come from orphanages and other nonprofit communities, backgrounds where, let's be honest, an opportunity like this is just completely out of reach. They're chosen not just because they need it, but because of their potential. They're the kind of people for whom this journey can be a genuine springboard to the future. And this quote, this gets right to the heart of the why behind this project. The organizer and mentor who was with the group the entire time, Dr. Bia Loesch, was herself an orphan from Chiang Mai before she was adopted by a German family. So now she's going back to her roots to give the next generation that same kind of life-altering opportunity. For her, this isn't just a project. It's deeply personal. It's a mission. Okay, so you might be wondering, how does this actually work on the ground? I mean, how do you even begin to manage a camp that's in a different town with different hosts and a totally new experience every single day? It's called the Rotating Rotary Camp, or RRC, and the concept is brilliant in its simplicity. For 2 weeks, the group travels through Finland in the minibus. But here's the magic. Each day, a different local Rotary club steps up to be the host. They design, they fund, and they run a completely unique one-day program just for the participants. You can really see the rhythm of the trip right here. After they arrive, it's just this incredible whirlwind of constant movement. Almost every single day means waking up in one place, having this full day of activities, and then traveling to the next town to meet a whole new group of hosts. It's a total immersion into the breadth of a country, not just one little corner of it. So, if you're on the move every single day, what do you actually do? Is it just sightseeing? Nope, not at all. The program is this fascinating blend of structured, serious learning and pure, hands-on cultural experience. So each host club designs a day that balances these two pillars. On one hand, you have a short 1 to 2 hour educational session on a big global topic. Think AI, climate change, that kind of thing. And it's always followed by this reflection on, okay, so what can I do about this? But the rest of the day, it's all about living the Finnish culture, experiencing a traditional sauna, picking berries in the forest, visiting national parks, and just connecting with local people in a really relaxed, authentic way. And you can see here, the focus is really heavily weighted towards that immersion and experience. This is not a summer school on wheels. It's a cultural journey that just happens to use these short, focused lessons to help frame the bigger picture of the world they're out there exploring. So, who are the people that make this incredible, constantly moving experience actually happen? As you can imagine, a project this ambitious, with so many moving parts, requires a whole network of really dedicated people. Let's take a look at the key players. First off, you have Dr. Loesch, who is the constant guide and mentor for the entire trip. Then you've got this amazing network of 10 to 14 local Rotary clubs, each one taking complete ownership of a single day. There's also a dedicated video blogger traveling with them to capture the whole story as it unfolds. And of course, you have sponsors who cover the big logistical costs, like the flights and the bus, making the whole thing financially possible. And that collaborative structure, that's the key to the bigger picture here. See, this camp isn't just about one trip. This is a pilot project. It's designed to be a template, a whole new model for international youth service that's low budget, super high impact, and really easy for others to replicate. By spreading out the hosting duties, the costs and the work are shared, which makes it way more affordable and adaptable than a traditional camp. Now, here's a really interesting part of that strategy. A central explicit goal of the project is to be seen, to generate exceptional media visibility, both in the small towns they visit and all over the world through their online presence. And you might be thinking, wait, shouldn't the focus just be on the participants? But the organizers have a much, much broader vision for what this camp can achieve. The visibility isn't for vanity. It's actually a core part of the mission.
So here's why that visibility is so critical. The media attention serves 4 really clear goals. First, it promotes the core Rotary ideal of service. Second, it helps attract potential new members. Third, it proves that this new, low-budget camp model actually works. And finally, the public video blog creates this lasting record that can inspire others long, long after the trip is over.
The entire project is guided by these 2 simple but really powerful mottos. Service above self. That speaks to the motivation of everyone involved, from the organizers to the host clubs, and unite for good. Well, that just perfectly captures the spirit of bringing so many different communities together for one shared positive purpose. Ultimately, the rotating Rotary Camp is so much more than just a trip. It's a powerful proof of concept. It shows how a whole network of small, local groups can unite to create a truly life-changing international experience. And it leaves us with a question, really. What simple, powerful idea is just waiting to be put in motion, right where you are? Thanks for joining our explainer.